What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Triple Forte Matt here, back in 2019 with tips for your terror. And today I want to show you guys how to get the 3 medallions located in the first main area of Resident Evil 2. I've been playing for 3 hours the first day of release, and this was the hardest thing for me to figure out on my own, and wanted to make an in-depth tutorial. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing I recommend you guys do if you're trying to find these 3 medallions is to reference the officer's notebook, which you find when you save the officer in the east hallway. While it doesn't have the 3 medallions in it, it does show you their respective unlockable codes. And the east hallway is actually an area that we're going to be coming back to later on, because you need a round handle to assist you in unlocking the 3rd medallion. So after saving the officer and returning to the foyer in the main hall, the first medallion I like to go for is the lion medallion. It's located at the top of the stairs, and the code is a lion, flower, and eagle from left to right. The second medallion, which is the unicorn medallion, is also on the 2nd floor, and it is to the left of the lion medallion in the library. There are multiple undead here, so be careful. And at the bottom of the stairs there is a door, and behind it, that's the unicorn statue. So the code for the unicorn medallion is 2 parallel fish. One is upside up and the other is upside down. A crab-like figure and a vase from left to right. And the last medallion, which is surprisingly the middle one, is the trickiest to find. It is actually on the 3rd floor in the west storage room behind a metal bar that needs to be detonated by C4. That means you're not only looking for a detonator, but also the battery for that detonator. And before you can go looking for the detonator and the battery that it needs, you also need to find bolt cutters. Now, bolt cutters can be found by going to the 2nd floor of the main hall and taking a right to the fire escape. Before you can exit the fire escape, you actually get thrown into a small cutscene with Claire, and the bolt cutters will be off to your right, which allows you to get back into RPD. From there, head to the east office, which will be infested with zombies, but you can also find the round handle, which we'll need to turn off the smoke in the men's locker room on the 2nd floor. After you get the round handle, head to the operations room on the map. There is actually another smaller room attached to it, which is blocked by bolt cutters, and once you use those to cut through, you will actually get to the electronic gadget, also known as the detonator. After finding the detonator, head up to the 2nd floor to the men's locker room and turn off the smoke using the round handle. And here's where it gets a little bit tricky, especially if you're low on health, because this is when the game decides to introduce you to your first licker. Now, if you don't know, lickers have really good hearing, but they can't see. So that means if you run or shoot or make any type of loud noise, they will chase you. So what you need to do after you exit the room where you turned off the smoke is walk very, very slowly so that you can go to the STARS office. That licker can actually cause you to run past that room, and that's one thing that I did, which kept getting me turned around in circles. So if you walk in that area, then you'll be able to find the STARS office much faster. In addition, if you get chased by that licker, you can run to the other side of the hallway and you'll open up a door that will be locked, but you're able to unlock it. You don't need to hear anything. You can get to the unicorn medallion, and from there you can backtrack to get to the STARS office. After you get to the STARS office, the battery will actually be located in the back area of that room, I believe the back left area, and you also have a code for one of the locked safes in the east hallway. From there, head to the 3rd floor to the west storage room. Again, since you have the detonator and the battery for it, you can now sabotage that wall. That will create a large explosion, so get out of there before the 10-second timer goes off and from there you will have to go in to the area where the third medallion rests. There will be a licker and a zombie that spawns in that room behind you, so just sprint towards the medallion to activate the code. And the code for that medallion is actually a girl, a bow and arrow, and a snake from left to right. Be careful when you're typing in the code, because in addition to doing all the work to get to the medallion, they actually decide to kind of screw with you, and they make the code and the symbols bloody. So just make sure, you know, you're actually clicking on the right ones. And to escape that room, sprint out of there, because that licker, he already sees you. He's gonna start attacking you, and place the 3 medallions where they go in the main hall.
So it goes underground. Huh. That's it. That's our way out.